Hello, Jessica Yourbricks back for the review, and today I'm reviewing a LEGO movie set. I know, these are like not even out anywhere. Well, I found this at Toys R Us along with a few other sets, so you'll see reviews of actually another LEGO movie set coming up soon. But for now, we're on set number 70803. It's called Cloud Cuckoo Palace. It has 197 pieces, 3 minifigures, but also they have Unikitty and this little Snail Guy. So I guess you could say 5 minifigures because they're all kind of characters. Or 5 characters, I don't know, but for some reason they don't even list the snail on the box, they just list Unikitty as a character, so who knows. But it retails for $20 in the US. I brought it for $20 at Toys R Us, which is like a miracle. And so now let's take a look at the packaging. Here's the box for the set, and I really love the box. It's actually the regular $20 thin box size, and you can see the background's very nice. I love all the colors and everything, and it shows the minifigures just well. And here's the back. Actually, these LEGO movie box designs have grown on me just a little bit. Even though this dark color is a little bit too, like, I guess, it doesn't really always fit with sets. I think it fits with this set design, which is really cool. And the instruction booklet doesn't show any really cool, like, advertisements for, like, summer sets or anything like that. But we do get a few cool little other advertisements. Like, you get one for the game. You get one for the DC Comics Superheroes 2014 minifigures and regular minifigures. You get some for the little 2-in-1 sets, a little advertisement for some of the other sets too, and this thing which is for the App Store, I believe, which they also have on the minifigure series packs. And so now let's take a look at the minifigures. So here is Emmet, and this version, at least for his face, is exclusive to this set. And I really, really love this version, and it's cool that this version, it comes in a $20 set because it's his best version in my opinion. And you can see his front little torso is some like construction printing and stuff like that. His legs have Emmet on them. It's like a little ID card with some construction pants. His front face is smiling, and like I said, that face is exclusive to this set. And for his hair, I really love the hair mold on him. You can see there's lots of little like lines and stuff to make it a very, very detailed hair piece. And then there's this little, like, I guess you could say hair that's sticking out, kind of like a tussle, I guess. I'm not really good with hair. And it reminds me how I used to have my hair, actually, back in the day. Because I used to have hair where it's kind of like a little bit like this, where it's a little bit more round. And then I used to have, like, a tussle hair on the back. And he has no, like, side arm prints of, like, wild style. And his back actually has this very, very, very interesting little brick piece right here. And it's connected by the back piece that we usually see. It's not like a new piece or anything like that, but this little brick piece has this little hole right here, so you can put it on the side of stuff like that. And it's only 2 bricks like big, but they're both together, so there's not like any brick under there. So it is a very, very interesting piece. And I want to see how it's used in the film or whatever, like why it's made exactly like this. And you can see there's a stud on the top. So it is a new piece for 2014. And he has this little tracker on him only in this set, interestingly enough. So it's either like a tracking device or like maybe a sticky bomb, I don't know. And if you actually remove his hair, you can see that he has a double-sided face, which is exclusive. Again, I want to reiterate that because his face print is exclusive to the set, where he's very kind of worried looking. And it looks similar to actually the back face on the other sets, but this one, trust me, is different. And then you just put the hair back on. So I really love this minifigure. And oh, I forgot to show you the back of his torso. So let me just take off everything. And you can see there's just some like printing for his construction design. So now let's go on to the next minifigure. So here's Wild Salad. She's very detailed with her kind of rebel look. And there's some kind of like, I guess you could say graffiti printing right there, which is this blue and this kind of pinkish, purplish, I don't even know, color. And it continues to the side arm right there. And the front again. She has that also in her hair, which we'll take a greater look at later. And her other side is just kind of plain like that. No side arm printing on this arm either. Her back has this little hoodie piece, which I'll take off and show later. And her back torso is actually, it has some printing too. So that's kind of interesting. So her graffiti side is all on like one side, and the other side is kind of just plain. And her facial printing, you can see right here, she's kind of just, I guess you could say, sort of smirking, or she's just kind of angry on one side. Then the other side, she's a little bit more happier. But there's not much of a difference between those two because I guess she's not really that happy or anything like Emmet. And you can see her hair print, or her hair has printing and coloring on there, but her hair piece is new for 2014, and it's used just for her. And it is a very, very detailed hairpiece, kind of like Emmet's, because it has all these ridges on the back. And it has this little ponytail part sticking out on the top right there. And so yeah, I really do like that hairpiece. And you could just put it on here like that. And of course that's on the back though. And then this little hoodie part has a zipper, I guess you could say right here, or it's more of a vest. And on the back it has this little hoodie like sticking out. So you could just kind of put that on any minifigure you want. Just put it on the neck. And it fits kind of well. And it's kind of interesting to see that Emmet and her both have stuff around their necks. And you just kind of take off their face and put this right here. And you can see it just fits on really well. So that's a very nice piece. I would love to see it with different colors and stuff like that. Because I can see lots of use for that. Because a lot of people just use like printed hoodie pieces and stuff like that. So now let's go on to the next minifigure. So here's Executron. He's pretty cool. I do like his little torso, which is kind of like a business suit. And his facial printing is exclusive to him. And it looks very menacing, but he has sunglasses on, which is pretty funny. He comes with these little handcuffs accessory. The back, he has no printing or anything like that. And his hairpiece is just the hairpiece that we saw from like the nerd in 2012, or sorry, the computer technician and stuff like that. So it's not like a new hairpiece or exclusive to him, and we've already gotten it in this black color. Still, it kind of fits his colors because he's all black, like on his suit and everything like that, besides his facial printing. And his front print looks like that, and unfortunately, he has no back printing. And it's all printed on this kind of flat silver, I guess you could say, color head. Again, I'm not really good with colors, but still, it's nice to get another exclusive minifigure, and he's not bad. I do like his facial printing because it's kind of funny. Next up is Unikitty, and Unikitty is just adorable. This version is exclusive to the set, but I love the facial printing right there. Of course, it's on this one, like kind of 1x3 brick, and you can see it's printed right there. And her top part has that nice little unicorn horn in that color, and you do get two of them in this set. Also, they use this piece, which is kind of a stud with a hole in it, which I haven't seen for a while. It's not a new piece, but it's a little bit more uncommon. You can see it right there. So that's a very nice piece. And she has these little, I guess you could say socks or like bottom, where they're kind of a mint color and one's kind of a yellowish color. And I believe those are Friends colors, so that's really nice. And her back is this little tail piece, which is really interesting. And it's new just for her. And you can see there's this little part right here, so you can put it on basically any brick or whatnot. And that's how it connects. It uses this piece right here, and then you just put it on the stud, and bam, it connects like that. And it is very detailed. I like the coloring on it. And it's a very, very nice mold. Of course, Unikitty comes in two sets, but this version is exclusive to this set. And let me go on the side right here, and there you go. You can see the back has a very nice ridging detail on the tail right there. Next up is this little brick-built Snail Guy, and it's weird because the box does not advertise him as like a new character or anything like that. But he is very well built. I do like his lime coloring for his little shell and stuff, and there's very nice like coloring details with these dark graded pieces right here. And you can see the front, he has these two eyes, which are used for mixels, or it's used in some of the creator sets that we've seen this year. Like, I know the Furry Creature set, it's used for the toucan. But he does have these little, I guess you could say snail ears. I forget what they're called exactly. They're not snail ears. That you can move up and down on these little antenna pieces, so that's really cool. And here is his bottom. So he's just a really, really cute build, and I like how he's brick built just like Unikitty. And it's kind of unfortunate that he doesn't have a name or anything like that, or at least they don't put a name for him on the box. Okay, so here's the build. You get this kind of, I guess you could say the palace build, and then you get this little part right here, which is kind of like a catapult launcher. And so I guess I'll look at the spoil build first. So here's the first part of the build, and it's this little catapult, and it's actually pretty creative. Here's what they use for ammunition, and they give you two of these, and basically what you do is you stick this part into this little hoop right there, and then you just kind of flick it like that, and it goes far. And you can see that they actually use a lot of these little kind of round tile pieces that we've been seeing a lot more because it's a fairly new piece. It was originally introduced in 2011 in one set, and they use it a lot in this color in this set, which is this kind of white color, and then this kind of light pinkish color, which is all from Friends, or at least the pink color is. And I like how they have these little ridges to make it look like a cloud. And here's the back, and you can see, I'll put this other one right here so you can see how it fits in like that. And so that's really creative. I do like how they kind of did this play feature, and it's a lot different from what we usually see from catapult little builds. So here is the main part of the set, and it is Cloud Cuckoo Palace. And you can see there's lots of really bright colors, and it's supposed to look like that because I believe Cloud Cuckoo is supposed to look really bright and really kind of like candy or whatever, and what some people may perceive as girlish or whatnot. But you can see there's really nice details with the colors, and there's these little flowers all over there. There's actually 2 yellow ones and 2 kind of bluish ones. And then they use this really nice, this ridge piece right here in this blue color, which is nice. And there's actually not really much like standing places for studs because there's only these tiles, these little round tiles. They use the 2x2 ones and the 1x1 ones. And they're all in different colors. And the 1x1 ones are usually either white or pink. And the 2x2 ones are usually like yellow, pink, or kind of a greenish, lime greenish. So that's really cool. And there's not really much of a play feature either. And it's just really this part that's like the main play feature. And I really wish there would have been maybe like a stick going out so you could move it around easily. But you just kind of have to put your finger on the cogs right there and move it like that. So that's kind of a little bit disappointing. Or put your finger like that. And then this little sun part you can move up and down. And that's on a little stick. And so this is the part where you put Unikitty, I believe, because that's how it shows on the box. And she just kind of fits like that. And then for the back, there's not much going on. It's nice to see these little doors right here in this kind of greenish color, because I believe they haven't come in that color before. And the back right here, you can see there's not much of a standing space. There's only these tiles right here. And you can just kind of fit Emmet or whoever right there. And oh wow, we didn't even fall there. And you can see how this part right here works, and it's just with those little cogs like I said. And then this little part moves up and down like I said too. And so there you go. And the side part right here, there's not much like detail or anything like that. But still, it is a very nice set, and I do like how you get this little play set build for such a cheap set because it's only $20. And so that's really nice. And now on to my final verdict. Overall, I really love this set. I mean, it has a few flaws. Like I said, the play feature is kind of a little bit hard to function, and I wish there was more of an elaborate play feature or something like that. And there's not really much places to put like minifigures because it's a little bit too small of a structure, but otherwise I really love the look of this structure. I love the style. I love all the colors you get. I love the exclusive minifigures like Executron and this version of Emmet, who I think is the best Emmet. I love the exclusive Unikitty because this printing of Unikitty only comes in this set, so it's definitely an A for me. I would definitely recommend getting this set because the price is just amazing. $20 for 197 pieces, which all of these really, really cool minifigures and stuff like that. And I love having a little play set for a $20 set because usually play sets are much more expensive. So yeah, that's it for this review, and I apologize if I don't respond to comments or something like that because I'm actually having major problems with my computer. If this gets uploaded, it's a miracle, okay? So we'll see about that. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.